Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to be doing a get ready with me. More than anything, I don't really care to show you what I'm doing because this makeup is pretty much the same as what it was the last get ready with me I did, but what I want to be doing more is telling you what's been going on, and I have to get ready, so might as well, you know, talk while I do it. So first thing I'm going to do, just to get this kicked off because I'm afraid my camera might die, is use the Glossier Coconut Balm.com because I'm a predictable little beach. So it's my favorite. I would eat this if I could. If you don't follow me on Instagram, that's the first thing I need to say because I post a lot on Instagram. I do Instagram stories. Freaking love it. It's really awesome. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, you wouldn't know that my birthday just passed. So I got new glasses. Do you like them? What are your thoughts? I'm really loving them. They're really great. They have, like, if you see like a blue, see there, you can see it, like a reflective, they have like a coating on them for like bouncing off blue light. So like when you're on a computer, on your phone, there's like a blue light that comes out of your electronics that sort of like tires out your eyes faster than like looking at a book or anything like that. So I have a lot of issues with my eyes getting really tired, and then they get watery, and then it's just like not a good time. So I got that on my glasses, and it's so far I feel like it's made a difference, but I do have to take them off because I do have to put makeup on. So let's take the glasses off. Oh my gosh, my camera's already beeping at me. So I'm going to be using the Clinique I don't know what this is, Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I saw that they've now come out with a concealer version of this, and I really want to try it. So if any of you guys have tried it, let me know. I don't usually buy a lot of makeup, but you know. And I'm also going to be using the e.l.f. foundation blurring brush. Now this is different than the last Get Ready With Me I did, and this is a brush that I got at the drugstore, and I show this in my drugstore haul, and I've been loving it. Highly, highly, highly recommend. I guess I need a mirror. Hey, just figuring life out as I go. So about my skin, I want to talk about this first because I've got a lot of updates for you guys regarding my skin, like my face skin, but also my skin, like on the rest of my body. I've been doing a project no pick. That's been the title of this project of mine. I invented it. And basically it's the whole idea behind it is that I don't want to be touching my skin. Like I don't want to be touching my skin. Like I have this tendency to really like pick at my face, especially when I'm feeling anxious or stressed out. I just like end up touching it and picking at it and making a lot of the stuff like come to the surface that wouldn't probably normally come to the surface if I didn't touch it. So I have been on a project no pick, meaning I don't touch my skin unless it's white. So if it's at the surface, it's white, it's like ready to go, then I let myself touch it, I pop it. I'm not the type of person that can like walk around with a whitehead on their face and like not care. Like I do care, and you guys know I've always like, not always, but for most of my life I've struggled with my skin, and it's one of those things that I really am insecure about. So I have been doing really well, surprisingly. Like this has been an issue for me since I was a teenager. I have this like sick obsession with popping pimples. I love it. Like Dr. Pimple Popper has nothing on Emilie. I get like a sick endorphin release when I pop pimples. And it doesn't even have to be my own, which is like the grossest part. Like I will actually like volunteer as tribute to pop someone else's pimples, which is like really rude and also gross, but I love that shit. I just do. I can't help myself. I love it. So I know I'm not alone. Like I know there's other people out there who also love popping stuff, but it's really bad for your skin, especially if you're popping things that like don't need to be popped. You know what I mean? Like when you have something on your face and you're just kind of like picking at it, and then it comes to the surface, and it probably wouldn't have if you hadn't touched it. So anyways, that's sort of been my issue with my skin lately, is the fact that I produce a lot of the pimples I had, and especially over Christmas, I had like these huge bumps under my skin that were like kind of cystic in the sense, but they were not there because I have like cystic acne. They were literally there because I have been like picking and prodding and like poking and getting all this bacteria in my skin, and it just wasn't a good time. So I'm trying to work on that. It's one of those New Year's resolutions where you're like, I'm not going to touch my skin anymore. But then obviously, you know, like yesterday, okay, I had like a few little things I wanted to pop. And I always look in the mirror and I sort of like, I don't just look at myself like, oh, okay, like that's my face. I go like in and I'm like, oh, look at that. Like, oh, that'd be so fun to pop. And I literally like imagine it popping, which is like so sick. I really hope I'm not alone. I hope you guys are not like, this bitch is so weird. But I mean, I am, but you all know that already. So anyways, that's what I've been dealing with my skin, and it really has been making a difference. I started developing like a lot of these like little white bumps under my skin probably in like November or October, and it started really getting to me, and like my confidence with my skin has been going down. And I think part of that is because I have been picking at my skin a lot, so I've been really trying to reduce that. And I realized just the other day, like, okay, it's still not going away as much, and every time I oil cleanse my face, the bumps kind of like come to the surface. And so I think I need to take a break on oil cleansing. I've been oil cleansing for like, I don't know, 8 months or so. I've gone through at least 2 of those like Badger oil cleansers, and I love oil cleansing, don't get me wrong, especially when you have makeup on, it's awesome. But I think my skin doesn't really like it. So I found that like I went on vacation, forgot to bring my regular cleanser, so I was oil cleansing day and night, and I found that my skin, I had like all these whiteheads just coming to the surface, and I was like, this is so weird, this never happens. And I was like, maybe it's the water here, or maybe it's whatever. No, it was my oil cleanser. I'm like pretty certain. So either I have to like really limit the oil cleansing that I do, or like I have to follow it up with something else. So like I oil cleanse and then I use like a cream cleanser. I've literally just been doing this for like 10 years. I need to move on with my life. But that's kind of an update on my skin. It's been really a lot of work to figure out what's going on. So I'm hoping that this is actually it, and I can like move on with my life now. Because you guys know, like, my skin is really something that gets me down, and yeah, I'm tired of it. It's stupid. Okay, so the other thing I've been working with is my eczema. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I did like a little rant a couple days ago where I was like telling people, that I was telling people what it's like to have eczema, and like people always asking you like what's on your hands, or like what's going on with your skin and stuff like that. And I had a lot of positive reactions from you guys. Like, a lot of you guys have eczema as well, or have someone in your life that has eczema. So it's good to know that, you know, we're not alone. And that's the thing about YouTube that's so awesome, is that it makes you feel like you're not alone, which is awesome. So that was really helpful. And I was going to get my nails done that day, and that's like what prompted me to do that for my birthday. I was so nervous to go get my nails done because they always make comments about my skin, and they literally like will say like, oh, you just need to moisturize your hands more. And it's like, have you never freaking heard of eczema? Like, it's like, so to me, I mean, it's my life. I've had it since I was a kid. Like, I just know what it is. If I see it on someone else, I have immediate pity for them because I know how shitty it is. But like, I always get that every time I go to a nail salon or somewhere that like they don't really know about like medical stuff, like even some like massage places, not like RMTs, but other places, they like will be like, oh, you just need to moisturize more. And I'm like, no, if it was that simple, don't you think I'd fucking be layered with like Vaseline right now? Like, it's not that simple, and it makes me frustrated, and I get really defensive, and I get kind of sassy unnecessarily. So when I was doing that rant on Instagram, I got a lot of feedback from you guys being like, yeah, me too, and like my family, or like my sister has eczema, or I have eczema, and I get embarrassed of it, and I get insecure about it too, which I hate to hear that other people are dealing with that. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not crazy, and I'm not alone. So I really appreciated that. I have been trying a lot of different stuff for my eczema this year, or this past month, and I think I'm doing something that's working. So I don't want to like talk about it too much, because I don't want to like jinx it, first of all, because I don't want to jinx it, but I want to make a whole video about my eczema and kind of like update you guys on how it's been, because I'm shocked at how good it has been. So yeah, it's been really nice, like feeling more comfortable. I mean, like, they're still itchy at times, but it's like nothing compared to what it was. Like, you can see there's like hardly anything on there, and my confidence has been like re-boosted because I've just been working really hard to make my skin better. And like, it's not like one of those things where I like just topically treat my eczema, and that's sort of one of the things I want to talk about in the video that I want to do about my eczema. But I also treat it with what I eat, and that's a big part of my eczema is food. So if you are not eating, you know, a clean diet, you can't really expect your eczema to get better, in my opinion. That's just me. And that's just my eczema too. Like, you might be more seasonal. So yeah, I want to do a video on that, but there's been kind of like 3 things I've been doing for my eczema that's really been working, which is really exciting. I'm just gonna, should I do this? You guys know how much I freaking love this lip gloss, the Buxom, but you know what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna use the Lancome Juicy Shaker because I like how moisturizing it is. This is just in the shade Piece of Cake, and it really does smell like cake, which is great. So yeah, that's sort of the skin updates. School updates, I have 1 paper left and then I'm fucking done. Excuse my language. I'm so excited. I got demonetized for swearing. Did I tell you guys about that? It's kind of funny to me. I mean, okay. I don't know. I don't know what to say. So that is everything I wanted to let you guys kind of like update you on, and I got my makeup done at the same time. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.